So today marks 118 uploads in a row. This is day 118. Since the start of 2025, I've uploaded a video a day on this YouTube channel every single day. No breaks, no stops, not missing a single upload. And although I've had some late uploads, I've still uploaded videos. And I've uploaded 118 since the start of the year, which is absolutely insane. I have never uploaded that many videos in a row before, and I didn't think that I could. As I move forward into May, I want to talk to you guys first about kind of what's happening in my life and what's changed since last month. I've gotten a new job. So I work at a new place that is not the same place that I was doing coffee shop vlogs at before, and it's a little sad to say, but it's the reality of having a job that is kind of like your primary income, so then you can pay rent and eat food and stuff. That I had to switch jobs because it was a higher paying role, and it was also a role that I felt like I was growing into. I see why they didn't think that it would be a great fit for me to be recording at this job. It's just not an ideal situation for it. There's a ton of coworkers. It's a busy spot, but there's also just like a smaller area to record in. There's at least 4 people on staff at all times, which means that I don't really want to record my coworkers. It's my video, and I don't really want, unless they're okay with it, because they're there to work. They're not there to be in my video, and I respect their privacy. And because there's so much going on, somebody will be taking an order, and then there's this part that's called Expo, where you're packing up deliveries and also delivering to tables. And then there's the bar, and I'm mostly working at the bar where I'm making coffee drinks and serving customers and trying to chat with them. But then there's also the kitchen staff that are constantly making orders and communicating with the bar. There's a lot of running up and down stairs down into a kitchen that has a handful of workers in it too. And there's also a partnership with the neighboring store that's also a retail space and a spa. It's once you're down in the underneath part of the building, that's kind of like the break rooms and the storage and all that, where I would be doing putting away milk orders before. There's a whole set of staff for the neighboring building that I'm not necessarily going to want to record them while they're at work either. I've gotten myself into a pickle because I've really enjoyed making the coffee shop vlogs. Although one day I will have my own coffee shop, and I could see this happening. It's something that's incredibly difficult to make happen. Really, the limitation for that isn't experience. It's not my belief or ability to run or manage a cafe or start a cafe or get a customer base and build a community around it. Those are all things that I feel very confident in being able to do if I ever got my own coffee shop. But my biggest limitation, and this is so many people's biggest limitation, is the financial side of things. I do not have any money to put up as capital. And in fact, in some ways, I'm just in debt. If I miraculously got $10,000 to put towards something, it would probably be smarter for me to pay off my debt with that than start a new coffee shop. Even though there's potential for making money with a new coffee shop, I'd rather pay off my debts and make sure that that's all good first. Putting this out there because I have been putting this together to start a coffee shop here in New York City. And underneath the research that I've been doing, it's incredibly expensive. Unless I can get some sort of investment towards it, to me right now, it's unfathomable how I would even be able to make it happen. It's in the hundreds of thousands of dollars that I would need to build out a cafe or buy a cafe that already exists and change it into what I want. To me, I've never had that type of money. I don't think I could get a loan that big. How do people make this happen for themselves? And I'm just crossing my fingers that I talk to the right investor that could possibly make it happen. But then I don't own the shop because I can't put up front any capital. And this is a conversation that I want to have with you guys because this is what I'm thinking about. And if I seem so distracted, it's because I'm thinking about this and, to be honest, feeling a little bit hopeless with it, but also trying to problem solve it as much as possible. Building a cafe is going to be expensive, very expensive. As a 26-year-old still working in cafes, you can't expect me to just have that type of money. I'm working on it. Man, fingers crossed YouTube works out. Like, maybe I can make brand deals or sponsorships through this, and I mean, that's not going to give me hundreds of thousands of dollars. At least I don't think so. I hope that this can help me get there, or at least help me build up a small amount of capital so that I can work with an investor and at least own the place. At least have ownership over the place. I think I'm in this spot where there's so many puzzle pieces to put together. This is probably what every young business owner goes through. I am struggling to work through this while also doing the daily vlogs, while also working now a full-time job and hosting meetups on the weekends. I haven't had a day off in a long time, but yesterday I took the day to myself and I sat and played Minecraft and Fortnite, watched YouTube videos, and the entire day I had this feeling in my gut that I wasn't doing enough. Because I had a break day, and because that whole day all I wanted to do was actually just work, I feel really ready for this month ahead. I'm going on vacation next week, so that's even going to help me out more, but my goals for this next month and things that I want to do this next month is fully flesh out a full business plan for my own cafe, for my own coffee shop, and I want to have one pitch meeting or connection with an investor. I want to fully pitch this, as serious as possible. I'll dress up. I want to fully pitch this thing to somebody, and I want to get their ideas, and I want to see if it's a possibility. I think that that's possible. Upload a story that makes me really, really happy that I was able to create. Not sure what that story is yet, but I do have a handful of things that I've written down in my journal that I know I want to make little films of. If it's not every day, maybe once a week, something that is really I put a lot of effort into. This next month I want to get back into fitness, so I want to do runs, push-ups, sit-ups, something. Someone suggested habit stacking, so before I press publish on videos, maybe I do 10 push-ups or something. Maybe I go for a mile run. It's a great idea. It's something that I kind of already do, where I'll start picking up my desk as I'm uploading a video, or I'll go start making dinner. For the final thing, I want to become more grounded this next month. And as I go into summer, I want to make sure that I'm giving myself time and space to just stoic mood. I want to go out into the city and not have my phone with me so I can check analytics or answer texts or something. I want a routine that supports what I'm moving towards. And I want to have more confidence in myself when it comes to the potential of being a business owner, and I want to see things moving forward. I've been seeing little numbers here and there all month, 444, 222, 555. Numbers in threes have been everywhere. 111. I'd say a couple years ago that meant nothing to me when I'd see it, but my sister believes in angel numbers and she's told me about them, and now when I see them I think that it's a sign. Although this path really doesn't seem to be clear right now, I'm constantly being reminded by these little numbers that I am on the right path, and that even though it's not clear right now, I just need to work at it. That's kind of everything that I wanted to say in today's video. Kind of an offload, a lot of information that I've been holding back because I was scared to say some of the stuff. Scared to admit it, but I don't see any reason to. If you guys have any ideas for me or any thoughts, please leave it down in the comments. I'm somebody that's not going to quit just because things got hard. I see it as an opportunity for growth. I want to change with it. Thanks for watching. I make these videos every day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.